Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie Isabel, and today I am doing this quick and simple, easy, natural glam makeup with a pop of blush. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, keep watching.
Hi everyone, so let's get started. I always start with a fresh moisturized face. Then I begin with adding in my Bobbi Brown moisturizer primer base before I add in my foundation. After adding my primer, I go in with my Too Faced foundation, medium coverage. This one is in natural beige, and I always begin by adding some on the back of my hand, and then I add it to my cheeks just to get that even coverage on both sides. I always use my Real Techniques brush to add my foundation. I just love using a brush to smooth out my foundation. I love using a brush for my foundation because I feel like it gives me such a smooth, natural foundation base, which is what I'm looking for in today's look. When I'm done smoothing out my foundation, I always go in with my Too Faced concealer, and I always put some dabs on there and then let them set as I'm doing my eyeshadow. And today I am using the KK Beauty. This brown shade, I don't know what it's called, but I use it all the time. I'm in love with this color. Once I'm done with my eyeshadow, typically my concealer is ready and set for me to blend out. I like to use a lot of brushes when I am doing my makeup. So of course I am here taking a concealer, my designated concealer brush, to blend out my concealer. Now, as you can see, that where we placed our concealer made it easier for us to blend out. So I'm taking that concealer and moving it inward a little to get that full coverage under the eye, but then I'm also taking it up and out and blending that out seamlessly. And I do the same thing on the other side. So I bring that concealer in and then bring it up and out and blend out that concealer seamlessly under the eye. Because we did let our concealer set a little bit, you can see that we're already getting that full coverage under the eye. But then as you can see, I'm also blending out and upward, that I'm not bringing that product too far down into my cheek. Once I'm done blending out my concealer, I always go in and use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I set my under eyes a bit. But before I do that, I just make sure that I get all the creases out with my concealer brush before I go in with my sponge and set. And as you can see, I also went and did my wing liner off camera, but I'm also going back and forth using my concealer brush and my setting sponge. I always just try to make sure that I'm getting all of those creases out. And this is my natural glam, so I'm also not setting so much, and I'm also not baking. I'm just using just a little bit of that setting powder under the eyes just to kind of give it that pop. But then I'm also taking the excess and just putting it on the inner corners of my cheeks. That's where I kind of tend to crease a lot, and I also want to make sure that it is a seamless finish even though it's still natural. After I'm done setting, I go in with my NYX blush just to give it that pop of color and that finished feel. And then lastly, for my favorite part, I go in with my lip combo. This is my favorite part, and I just love a good lip combo, and I always keep it pretty neutral. So the pencil that I am using, it's the Peekaboo Neutral from NYX. I love using this pencil because I feel like it's the closest color to my natural lips, but it also has that pink undertone to it that I really love. Yeah, I always take my time and really make sure that I'm defining my lip shape with this pencil. And with this part, I always make sure that I'm using a small mirror just to make sure I'm getting those lines straight when I'm doing my lip combo. And once I'm done with the top lip and defined that cupid's bow as much as possible, I go in and line the bottom, and I don't overline my lips. I just make sure that I get the line straight and start filling it in just a little on the sides. Then I add my favorite lip gloss, and that is it. My natural glam is complete. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.